Hello, 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 beautiful souls, right? This is just another documentary, right? I'm doing of my own read here, which is a beautiful one because this is first I'm going to start this off by saying we never stop growing. We never stop healing. Every second we are evolving, okay? So even when you think you got it, just the moment you think you got it, guess what? You don't. The moment you think you got it is when you're about to get another lesson, okay? But it's a beautiful thing. I'm going to start off just here. This was bottom of the deck, right? Page of Pentacles. That's about learning, right? Let me put this down so you can see a little better. Let's see here. All right, we're going to start off. So first of all, I got in my little Philly feels again today about my situation, my twin flame thing, right? So I had to ask myself, I needed to look at and see what it is. What am I still what am I still holding on to that's not healed? How is he still triggering me, right? And the more I looked at it, I'm like, wait a minute. Because I've spoke my truth. I've told him exactly how I feel. I've spoke from my heart, soul, mind, right? And I know that I got blessings coming. And I know that if we don't even end up being that he can always opt out, but I could also find the universe gonna give me somebody that matches my level, okay? So I know all this. So I'm like, well, why am I still having this trouble? Well, you know what? Because we are connected at the soul. Therefore, I am feeling him. So that means he has not completely released. When I say released, I mean crying, I mean tears, right? Tears. So therefore, today, tears are coming out. And I don't understand why. So when stuff like that happens, when you just gotta go, you gotta kind of stop and see. Being an empath, having the gift that I did, it is a blessing. Yes, I love it very much. But we have to understand, most definitely. See how that says set healthy boundaries? This was my challenge card. We have to understand where we end and others begin. That is probably one of my biggest challenges I've had to learn this lifetime, I would have to say. Because I feel everybody and I want to help everybody. I want to save everybody. If I could have a magic wand, I would be bing, bing, bing. Now, I would have restrictions. I would have like my restrictions though. You know what I mean? It would be like the fairy godmother. Cinderella had till midnight, right? You ain't just going to get everything. You still got to do your part. And so this is my little ideology I come up with. So you know when you're on the journey, right, you got breadcrumbs, okay? You know what I mean? Everybody gets little breadcrumbs they got to follow. And, you know, they got people that, because they smell that fresh. They got one big loaf, right? And they smell it. They want that whole loaf because it do smell good, right? But you know what that loaf is? That loaf is for the world. There's one big loaf. Because I used to use the metaphor of the puzzle pieces, right? Get the little pieces. There's one big puzzle, and everybody finds a little piece every now and then. But I like this analogy here, right? Okay, so there's one loaf, right? One big loaf for the world. And there was a big bang, right? The Big Bang Theory. So there's breadcrumbs everywhere, right? So we getting them. Every now and then you get your breadcrumb, right? This right here, this is a breadcrumb. And you learn. And then you learn more, right? And then you get you some more breadcrumbs. And at the end, you're going to have enough. But see, the thing is that we're all going to have the breadcrumbs. Then we're going to come together, plant the breadcrumbs that we have, and we're going to form a whole new, even greater loaf. And that's going to be the new awakening, the new world, the new age, whatever you want to call it, okay? The beautifulness that's going to happen. Wow. So some of that I'd already thought of before when I was doing all this, but I added that little extra just came through. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, team. This is beautiful. Okay, so check it. I went ahead, I had to do me a meditation when I realized that I was not holding on, that was not my tears, right? So I had to do me a little violent flame one. It was a beautiful one, a little 23-minute meditation, and it was great, beautiful, right? So I come out of it. So when I come out of meditations after I do some type of healing, I like to check my little energy out, right? Well, the first card that flew out, Door to Value, right? This is about the blessings that have been trying to come in, right? But I just have to learn the lesson. And what come with it? Journey. Yeah, baby, because I'm on my journey. So now, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. Walking away. This is what I had to do. I had to close the gate. No hard feelings, no love loss. Close the gate. One last look. I got to go. Right? Where you got to go? I got to go on this drawbridge right here. Because I'm on a journey. See that light right there? I am a Virgo, right? I shine my own light. I'm supposed to be right here holding the light for others, correct? Mm-hmm. And where am I going on this journey? Right here to this big old beautiful door open up. You see that castle in the back? Yep. That's mine. And that's where I'm going to. So see, now I just had to get that off. But see what I mean by if you stay holding on to negative, then what? I would have probably had the card that flew out before I did the meditation, which was the attachment card. Because I was still attached, right? And attachments don't have to be to people. It could be the littlest things, your phone, your anything. When we leave here, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you have. President, Pope, whoever. When you leave this earth, you're going to be put in the same size box. You're going to go the same feet under. Correct? Yes. What you taking with you? Nothing. Your soul, first of all, that right there is just the vehicle anyway. Your soul is what lives on. The love, the memories, right? So don't attach yourself to things. Trust me, it's easier said than done, I know. And I'm not saying I'm free of it. Oh, believe no. Because we never stop learning. We're forever eternal students and teachers. Forever, correct? Mm-hmm. So then I was like, well, what is my situation now? You see her? This is poised. This is about having confidence, right? Standing on your own confidence, backing your power. And then, did you notice? 2. This is 48, which breaks down to 12, breaks down to 3. So that's 2, 3, and then what? 31. 3 plus 1, 4. 2, 3, 4. So can we say follow in line? Yes. Synchronicities, okay. I'm back, right? So what I said, well, what is my challenge that I need, that I need to work on? What was I learning from that? Another 3, by the way. The 3s are Ascended Masters are here, of course, cause I got Buddha always with me. But the rest of them too. But here we go. Set healthy boundaries. It's not being mean, it's healthy boundaries. You're not being mean, but you cannot, it's kind of like with this gate here. Look, I have to close it. I can't just leave it open for all these energies to come in. Now, when I'm ready to open it, yes, okay, cool. When I'm ready, though, right? Nobody, you're not just welcome in for nothing. You know what I mean? And it's not being mean. I'm not doing it in an egotistical way. I'm doing it in a love and light way. So my other challenge, Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. This is about me. Literally, the message is where you don't believe there's magic no more. And I'm the one preaching how I'm going to preach about magic. We're magical beings, but yet here. So this is my challenge. Is every now and then I let that ego, that mind, because that mind will play tricks on you. I let that mind come in, and it's like, oh, wait, well, what if this, what if that? And I'm like, hold up, we're magical beings, right? I can't preach it and not believe it. I do believe it, but every now and then, like I say, we don't stop learning. That mind gets in the way. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive, because that's what I did. I had to go within and see what the circumstance, what the hell, what's going on. So what I did, I went in for a deep dive, bottom of the deck of that one, correct? Bottom of this deck, Thinker. By the way, it's match number 44. Another 8, though, right? So we got 2 8s. See the synchronicities, right? Well, anyway, so I dove deep. And I thought about what was going on. So then I come to the conclusion. Look what's under that, though. I'm like, well, shit. Round and round. I've been doing this. I keep coming back. We're doing this cycle, this phase. It's probably been lifetimes of it, right? Round and round. I'm trying to be happy, right? Not if I keep going round and round. So then what? I make the decision to close the gate. And then bam. I'm back in my power, right? The magician in the mirror. What? Yes. Balance. Yes, I am balanced. Because why? Because I speak my authentic truth. This is the throat chakra. See the blue? That's for authenticity. Yeah. Why? Because, baby, I am the high priestess. This is me. I am the goddess of the moon, right? I am the empress, right? But every now and then we let our mind get in the way and forget. Okay, so I said, well, I want to go deeper. You know, I had to get the archetypes out because these are my favorites. So these two flew out. The shadow and the storm. First of all, come on, the shadow. Hello. That's exactly all it was. My shadow was being denied. My shadow was like, hey, I'm still here. Because we can't deny it. It's still part of us. We can't just throw it away. It is still part of us to be integrated, right? So we can't say, psh, gotta go. No, we integrate that, right? And then we got the storm. You know, the storm is. Baby, that's the tower. The tower moment in the tarot. Which, we'll get to that, but it ended up coming out of my spread. We'll get to there next. So, yeah, the storm comes, or the tower, however you want to claim it, say it, whatever. It comes when it's time to shake shit up because you want to be stuck, right? You got all these opportunities and this abundance trying to come to you, but you want to be stuck. And you want to, whatever. Oh, I'm just going to stay in this little box. See how the difference in all this? Let me show you the difference. Because then what was at the bottom of the deck? Because I was like, I felt called to shuffle another one. And they said, no, take the one at the bottom. I said, okay. The river. Look at the colors. You see that? See how beautiful? This is about being in the flow, honey. Because then the look was underneath it. Because I got this yesterday. Because this was just yesterday. This was my energy. The thread. You see how the hand holding on to the thread? That's about, there's chaos going around and you holding on, you good. Because guess what? Look, rainbow. You're still protected. This was just my energy yesterday. So this was just, see how quick it can change? That's how quick your energy can change. You just always, but you just gotta know how to control it. And there's ways of doing it. So this is why I'm sharing my reading to help, because I know it's going to resonate with at least one, if not a lot of y'all, right? So then I said, okay, I get it, right? Start. Matter of fact, because I started I was already, remember I said I went from crying, then I was laughing, then I did my little singing. So let me read you about the river. I ain't going in deep and reading all of this because I broke it down already. But I do so want to read the river to you. Oh, because it's a beautiful thing. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, wow, almost went right to it. There's the ocean. But right now we're going to talk about the river. Okay. Meanings: the stream, the flow, the current. There is a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form without asking anything in return. The river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us farther down the stream of transformation than we plan to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind, the you that stands within the river is the real you, full of deep emotion and potential. Nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. So you know when I read this, I had to say, yes, may I. Like, cheers, right? Hello. So when in light, this card, acceptance, grace, reflection, forgiveness. But when in dark, torment of emotions, flooding, overwhelmed, which is how I was prior, right? Now I'm Gucci, but let me read you this. Let me read you this because this is perfect. The river is emotion when you are in its current. You will know it by the bursting forth of tears, laughter, song, despair. All the emotions flow in its current. Yes. And here we go. You can only resist the river for so long. Eventually, it will pull you toward change. So you may as well get in with style and grace. And so you know how to bust that with style and grace. Allow me to lace those lyrical douches. You know that Biggie. See what I'm saying? So I was already doing the music, so this is so perfect. I love synchronicities. I love it just being on point. Okay, so now, so you know how to get my shuffle deck. Usually I shuffle and I do my little fly outs, which is what I did with all this. But see here this time, I shuffled till I was like, man, that's a lot of shuffle. And I was like, all right, let's split the deck. Let's go. So bottom of the deck was Page of Pentacles, right? Learning, right? And here we go. The Tower. Yep. Shake things up. What are we shaking up? Oh, I don't know. This stuck energy. What are you stuck on? What, the love that you can't have at this moment? Attachment, right? So, what do I need to do? I need to learn that if it's not equal reciprocity, equal give and take, then what am I doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? I need equal. So then it's time to what? Seven of Wands. Set healthy boundaries. This is not saying, move, get out the way. This is like, hey. I got to close my gate right now. I'll come out. So then when I went to flip the next one, you already know this right here is truth. Anytime this comes out, this is a for sure yes with an exclamation. This is victory, truth, all right. And then wait for it. Oh, it gets so much better. So then I see the King of Pentacles. I'm like, yeah, okay. Stable, right? Entrepreneur. But look what's right next to it. The Queen of Pentacles. Can we say matching suit? And guess what? I got crunk. And I'm not crunk about love. I said, this ain't got nothing to do with love. Oh, it's love, but love for self. This is what I said before I even got to the next one. I said, this is the balance of the masculine and feminine inside of me. This is me in balance. And look what the next card was. Justice. Oh, what's in her hand? Scales. Yes, balance. Exactly. We have to balance, but that's also balance the masculine, the feminine, the ego, the soul, right? There's got to be balance. We cannot shun away none. It's all fragments, all parts of us. We have to integrate them, right? There has to be healing. That's the only way you're going to grow, the only way you're going to learn, the only way you're going to ascend and evolve. So then, you know, I was like, well, let's do this. This was the spread, right? So I was like, all right, clarification. Let's see what comes next. All right, Seven of Pentacles. Been waiting. Feel like I've been doing this for a long time. What you been waiting for? What? Three of Cups. Been waiting to celebrate. Yeah, well, why you had to wait? Because this is why. Because I was stuck in an imprisonment of the mind. That's all the devil is in the mind. A self-imprisonment. Old habits, old mindsets, all that, right? And I said, oh, no. What I said? I'm on my wish fulfillment. Look, hands crossed like, humbuggers. I want to do what make me happy, right? And look, wait. I want to do what makes me happy. And this ain't making me happy. Sitting there looking at, worrying about some three cups that ain't there and knowing the universe has something trying to give it to me. See that? Trying to give me a cup and I'm sitting over there like, no. Right? No, that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. Why? Because I'm trying to ascend. This is the Hierophant. This is higher. If this is about relationship, it would be about a marriage commitment. But no, this is about me being a teacher, a mentor, right? Because I was doing this for too long. Three of Wands, waiting. Like, well, it's going to happen, waiting. No. But finally, what did I do? I got my inner strength back. And I said, hold up. No. Because I'm on the cusp. August 23rd. I'm Leo Virgo. Baby, you. And see how I was a woman and the tiger? Oh, I got tattooed. Because I'm on the cusp. I got the Virgo, I got the woman on me, and I got the lion. So this is me all wrapped up in one. I am woman, hear me roar. Understand that? Yes, indeed. And this is not about boasting about, ooh, I'm better than you, better than anybody. No. This is about being confident with who you are, being proud, representing who I am, the queen that I am, which is why I'm doing this, because somebody needs to hear this. King, queen, whoever. Represent who you are, because that's what you are. You are a beautiful soul, and you need to know, right? Now, I'm going to close it out. I haven't used this deck in a while. So I want to go ahead and close out here with the wisdom of the hidden realms. Let's see who my ally is that wants to come through. Who is my ally that wants to come through? Please and thank you. Who's the ally that wants to come through? Please and thank you. Who is... Yes, child. First of all, I ain't flipping this over yet, because the one that flew, that's ready, the one that says, let me talk first, it's the Phoenix. Resurrection. Surrender to change. Card 29, which breaks down to 11, which is the soul path number, right? I'm on my journey. Oh! And then what's next? Oh, the map maker of destiny. Authentic purpose, inspiration, free will, which goes down to, I had to recognize that, okay, my twin flame, we have free will. So even if he does not decide to go, he might opt out and not decide to go on the path. Even if he does, guess what? I still got a pen in my journal. I can create what I want to create, right? And then what we got here, the Phoenix, right? That's me rising from the ashes, okay? Okay. So, this is what I do want to do, right? Well, we'll see bottom of the deck here. Eyes of beauty. Positive expectations. Clarity. See? Because I had an epiphany moment, right? Clarity. But what I am going to do, I'm going to close. I'm going to read them to you so you understand these two right here. Because these cards here, they're either going to be an ally or a challenger. So I asked for my ally, and I got two. So let's check it. First of all, we are going to start with the Phoenix, since he flipped over first. The Phoenix appears as your ally to celebrate your journey and to ensure your ultimate success. This is true even if it appears that you've just passed through a metaphorical experience of death or are currently enduring a perception of failure in your life. Death and rebirth are related when you enter the realm of the Phoenix. Seen in this light, nothing truly dies, but rather changes. From one ending directly into new beginnings, the Phoenix is constantly reinventing itself and rises up whole and new and even more powerful with every death it experiences. This could signal an end of a relationship or of a dynamic within one, or an end of a job, a project, or even a life. Perhaps no failure is involved, but it's time for a complete overhaul of your circumstances. You may be tired of what you're doing, or you may know intuitively that it's time to move on and try something new. Whatever the case, a death of the old and a celebration of new life are called for. Whatever you do will indeed be a successful endeavor, for a rebirth is imminent. Hello. And I'm constantly doing this. First of all, I've died once before, and then I've had two other near-death experiences. But besides that, when we talk about this one here, this kind of death and rebirth, you know how many I've had throughout just this lifetime? Baby, I'm always I'm evolving every second. I am not the woman I was 10 years ago, 1 year ago, 6 months ago. I ain't the woman I was yesterday. Wait, let's even go better. I ain't the woman I was a couple hours ago when I was all crying, right? See what I'm saying? Evolution is a beautiful thing. All right, now we're going to talk about this map maker of destiny. All right. And guess what? This is my favorite part of this one. Remember I told you it's either ally or challenger? This is both ally and challenger because we create our reality. Wait for it. When the mapmaker of destiny appears, it's a sign that you're being given an opportunity to transform fate into destiny. At birth, each human being is given a unique path with myriad paths that intersect with one another. Your map of destiny shows all the places you're meant to visit, places where you will be challenged to evolve into the highest aspects of the self. Remember that you're a spark of the divine come to earth to experience itself in human form. As such, your path is unique. It's also somewhat preordained, and fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen and that you can't change. Fate is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of fated experience. So, free will and choice are possible at certain points on your map. Now is one of those times. You're faced with a relationship or circumstance brought to you by fate. How you respond will lead you into your perfect destiny. Your ally may assume the form of a soulmate, come to heal your heart, and be your companion. Perhaps your challenger makes you face the things within you that must change in order for you to express your highest good. Maybe fate brings you an ally in the form of a wonderful new project or a challenger in the form of a failed business. No matter which form they take, all are perfect expressions of fate inviting you into your destiny. Pay attention as your map unfolds now, and remember that fate makes the map, but destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage your journey. Yes, indeed. Hello, hello. Okay, I was going to close it out, but they said, wait. Let's get some positive note. All this is positive. I didn't mean to say positive. There is no duality, positive, negative, whatever, right, wrong. There's none of that, right? But let's just see what the angel whispers have to say, because it's important, right? They called me to it. Please and thank you messages. Please and thank you messages. What do I need to hear? Please and oh, and look how they did it. I always like to have things in threes, and they did that. Bottom of the deck, first thing, take time out. Give yourself time to have fun. And that is so true, because I've been in hermit mode, doing a lot of healing, learning. It is time for that, right? Seeing a butterfly is confirmation that your nature spirits are working with you. So I'm going to go even better than that. Real quick, check it. And this has been chilling there since yesterday. I already did I have one up there too. But I did a video. I had 16 of those pink, I forgot the name of them, but they're pink and yellow moths. 16 of them were on my porch. Yesterday morning, I believe it was. What did it say again? Take time out for yourself. Once again, yes. The time is right. Have faith. Your desire is about to come to fruition. So all Spirit's telling me is, girl, chill. Have fun. Take time out. The blessings are already coming. So all I have to do is keep my vibration high. Period, point blank. The blessings was been trying to come in. But I will get caught up in that mindset, right? So this is my reading, but it will resonate. It's meant for somebody to hear this, if not many somebodies. So just take my words of wisdom and do what you want to do with them. Trust me, everything works out. Spirit has your back. Everything always works out. And look, I love to do that. Look what was undertaken, the deep dive. Let Spirit be your guide. For real. This is my last words to you. Surrender. And just flow. Let it flow. It's such a beautiful thing when it flows. You see how there's a horse in that picture? What does horse stand for? Freedom, right? Freedom. And you just letting it flow. And then it's a beautiful thing. All right, well, I hope this help uplift, heal, inspire at least one, if not everybody that this touches and that sees this. And until next time, I am sending love and light as always. Take care.